guys, I'm Rosetta Linda. I come from Uganda and I live in Germany. And this is my sister Stella.
Hi, Asawa Stella.
Yeah, so guys, today I have something nice to talk about here with my sister, and it's very, very interesting.
So, what are we talking about?
We live in Germany, guys, but I want to talk about our first times in Deutschland. I want to talk about my experience, and I want my sister also to talk about her experience.
And Valeria too.
So, Stella, I would like to ask, how was it for you to your first time in Deutschland?
Like, I can talk about my first experience, like coming to Deutschland. Like my first experience on my first flight, when I sat in the flight, like when we were flying, I could feel like my ears are paining too much. So I thought it was my only problem. Then I asked the flight attendant, what's wrong? I feel like my ears are paining too much because I couldn't control it. I was watching a movie and I put in my headsets and I did like, ooh, I moved the headsets thinking maybe there is something maybe disturbing me. I didn't know what's wrong. Then it was too much. I couldn't control the pain. Then I asked the flight attendant, what's wrong with me? I feel like my ears, something is choking me in my ears. Then he said, no, those are when the heights, I think, when we are high, when it's your first time, sometimes you feel like pain in your ears.
The pressure in the ears, I know that. That.
But I didn't know, so yeah.
I also experienced it because it was really weird. Like my first time to be in the plane, it was really, really, really weird. The first plane, it was in Entebbe, Kampala. It was very, very small. Okay, not that small. It was okay. So I thought, okay, maybe they're all like that. So when because I took the Ethiopian Airlines. So when we reached Addis Ababa, my God, we entered a very huge plane and it was like very huge. And I was like, my God, I was so scared. Yeah, but that is the experience in the plane. So, and then we reached like I reached Frankfurt airport, and the funniest thing is that I was putting on very normal, like when you come from Uganda, we are always having degrees, 28 degrees, sometimes 30 degrees. I didn't know how it is here. I thought maybe it's just little cold, like how in Western Uganda,
winter.
in Kabale. It was winter. It was in November. It was so weird. My God, it was hard. I was just putting on normal and it was extremely cold and I was like, Jesus, I'm dead. So I was just hoping, when am I entering the car? And another funny thing, when I was in the car, then I was thirsty. Then I asked my husband, I was like, I'm thirsty, I want to drink water. I didn't think about like I'm going to take water that is salty with gas. I thought I'm just gonna take normal water, and then they gave me water. I spit it. It was bad.
Yeah, that happened to me too. When I reached and I felt like I was feeling cough, then I said, can I have like paracetamol? Then they gave me the paracetamol, but then I said, I want water. Giving me the water, I was like, no, I said water. They were like, but that's water.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, that was my first time in Deutschland. And then we were at home, and then in the morning they're like, we go to town and we see how the town is.
You reached in winter,
right? Yeah, I came in November actually. Yeah, end of November, that is called. So, and then we were at home, and then in the morning they're like, yeah, you go, come, we go, we show you around. I'm like, okay, but Wanange, it's cold. That I was like, where am I? I put on a very big jacket and I was like, Jesus is God. Seriously, people. Yeah, and now let's talk about
Wait, I reached in summer. So when you reach here in summer, like the time doesn't get dark quickly. Like in Uganda, when it's 7, it's already dark. So I reached here and it was, we took supper and it was, I think it was 9 in the night, but it was so light and shining because I reached in summer. So I was like, when they told me, can you go, your bedroom is down, and I was like, are we going to bed now? So yeah, I said, what's the time? They said 9 in the night. I said, oh my god, but it's still light. And I was so surprised finding it's 9 in the night.
Sometimes it goes 10.
Yeah, and it's like day. Oh my god, that was cool in another way. So
but then for me I came in winter, and at 7 it was dark already. Actually not at 7. At 7 it's early. At 4 it was dark. And I'm like, Jesus is Lord, what is this? It's dark and the time is still early like this. So guys, it was really funny for me. I'm like, oh my god, I've never seen such a time whereby, because I didn't know here they change. There is a time changing. So that then after I got to know about it, and I'm like, okay, then it's like.
So how did you see German? Like I think when we are in Uganda, like when you're in Africa, there is a way you picture Europe. So when you came here in Europe, how did you see it? Was it in your expectation how you used to see it? In your dreams or in your imagination?
No, I actually felt the normal. I'm like, oh god, this is Europe. That's how it looks like. I'm like,
was it nice in the way you used to picture
no,
it?
because it was not nice. Seriously, it was normal, like other countries, like how you can be. I've never been in many countries, but according to me, I felt it was normal, because you know that kind of freezing, that coldness. You see a town and you're like, okay, I was thinking it is supposed to
I feel like you're in New
so I think it felt normal, though beautiful. Many things that of course I've never seen, and but it felt normal to me.
For me, like my first time, because there is a way I used to imagine how Europe is, I've never been imagined of German, because I had never even thought I could come to German, or maybe I would even ever be in German, that I didn't have it in my mind. But as a kid, I used to be like, my sister as a kid, by the way, she used to be like, I want to get married to a king, I want to be like a princess.
So
I used to be like, because I used to watch high school movies, I used to be like, I want to be in a school like that. I want to be in an international school. I want to be like, I used to imagine myself in that situation. So there is a way I used to imagine how Europe is. So the moment I reached at the airport, it was nice, but the moment I got outside, I was like, okay.
It's
okay.
It looks like that. It looks like that.
So it was like
it's normal.
Yeah, it's normal. The buildings, it's nice, but there is a way how you see things in the film, how you make your imaginations. So that wasn't the right way, but it's nice, and I felt like it's cool now.
It's cool. It's nice, but it's normal. Now let's talk about foods.
Yeah, the food, at first, I wasn't used to the food, and it was hard for me about the food, but now I can eat everything, I can eat everything. So, next time we are going to talk about that was the first experience in German.
Next time we will talk about food more.
Yeah.
Because Valeria, as you can see her,
I think Valeria is tired.
So I have to take care of her. Yeah. Bye guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Love you.
Please subscribe and like the YouTube channel and comment. So, love you.